subscribe so you never miss a video from me. We are going to get into the Get Better with Self journal prompts and cleanse. I apologize, guys. I think going forward, if I'm going to do these cleanses, I would just pre-record them. um I've been so caught up on what's going on in this world and really focusing on my TikTok and advocating and things like that. So I haven't really been on YouTube like that. I am going in a different direction when it is coming to, my social media presence and things like that. So I had to put myself first. So I apologize, but here we go. We're going to go ahead and get into from the 27th through the 30th. So we're going to go over all those journal prompts. So this would be kind of a lengthy live, but hey, it is what it is. So we're going to start with the 27th. The 27th. Oh, wait, it says I stopped that day. Oh, no, because I did. I went on live. Okay. All right. Yeah, the 26th was reflection. Okay, so for day 27th, the first, let me move this keyboard. The first question is, what practices or habits could I incorporate into my daily life to improve my emotional resilience? So I'm gonna repeat that question again. Where's my other phone? What practices or habits could I incorporate into my daily life to improve my emotional resilience? So if we're being honest, I personally say I would incorporate breathing, pausing before acting, that will be my thing. It's kind of bothering me that I don't know where my other phone is. It's kind of weird. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So the next question for day 27 is, if I could design a day that nurtures my emotional health completely, what would it look like? So that question is, if I could design a day that nurtures my emotional health completely, what would it look like? Okay. Okay, let's go on to the intentions. We're going to set our intentions. So I took off a couple days, so we're going to reflect first, see if I accomplished anything. Um Yes, I did. Okay. All right. So, how did you take care of yourself today? I'm just gonna do this later because I'm not. A good thing that happened was something you're grateful for. And these questions that I'm doing, you're reflecting, you're being in the present moment right now, and then we're going to set our intentions for tomorrow. I'm not going to repeat those questions when I go over day 28, 29, and today's journal prompts. Just know that you're supposed to do these questions for those as well. Summarize today in one word. Okay. Now we're going to set our intentions for tomorrow. So, what are your intentions for tomorrow? Why is it important to you? How will you embody it? Okay, that is for that. Guys, today is the last day for the 30 days cleanse. I had to add 2 days, so I'm not done. So, but you guys today's the last day of the cleanse. Congratulations. Give you guys a pat on the back, give yourself like a treat, something, positive. I personally bought myself something that's going to be very special for me. It was a piece of jewelry that is like my commitment to, anyways, I'm not going to say. I'm going to keep it to myself, but I bought me a piece of jewelry that to reward myself at the end of this cleanse and completing it. And yeah, I'm super excited to hit my final day so I could just do what I need to do and like sport my new jewelry, and like it has a purpose and meaning behind it and it's important to me. So yeah. Okay. So let's move on to day 28 journal prompt questions. So the first question is, are there any relationships that feel out of alignment with my values? So the question is, are there any relationships that feel out of alignment with my values? So that is the journal prompt question. Are there any relationships that feel out of alignment with my values? The next question is, what do I want to express to someone in my life but haven't yet? I don't think that question doesn't really apply to me because I had those difficult conversations a couple weeks ago. But I want you guys to answer that because, again, this is your journey. Make sure you leave room for your intentions you would set, and then the following day. So in this case, since we're backlogging, what you need to do is really reflect on what you did and write that down. Because I mean, you can't like backlog and set intentions for a day that already is expired. So what was your goal? I mean, you guys should have been in the habit already of setting your intentions, being in the present moment, and then setting your intentions for the next day. So you should have been doing that part without me coming on here guiding you guys anyway. So yeah, so just go back, write down what you did, summarize the day, how you felt and everything. That's pretty self-explanatory. You should be able to remember that. That's your human experience. You feeling that way. Dang, I wish I didn't like break. Okay. Let's go to day 29. So day 29 questions are, oh, there's several. I don't need to give you guys all of these though, but I wanted options. What reoccurring patterns have I noticed in my past and current relationships? That is a good one. What reoccurring patterns have I noticed in my past and current relationships? That is the journal prompt question. Guys that are in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. I would really appreciate that. Shoot, what reoccurring patterns? Oh. Okay, so the next journal prompt question is, are there any relationships where I feel I'm holding on to resentment? What steps can I take towards forgiveness or closure? So the question is, are there any relationships where I feel I'm holding on to resentment? What steps can I take toward forgiveness or closure? It's a really good question too. I'm in like a weird space, like a good space though. Like, weird to me, when I use the term weird in this specific the contents of this conversation, it's a positive thing. I'm in a weird space as if like I'm transitioning, I'm transcending, I'm finding purpose. There's things that, no longer apply to me anymore. There's different emotions I'm feeling now. I don't have any resentment towards anyone. Honestly, I wish everybody love and light and positive energy. I really, truly do mean that. Like, for real. I'm in a really good space and I don't want to break that for anyone or anything. I just feel like when you really deepen your relationship with God and you choose God, you are going to succeed, baby. Like, this cleanse have bought me. That was one of the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to build a closer relationship with God. And it's not perfect. It's the beginning of our relationship. Well, I shouldn't say the beginning. I've always had a relationship with God, but I mean, it's the beginning of like a deep relationship and like really trusting in God and following God and talking to God and cultivating a healthy space to have that experience, that spiritual experience. I can't tell you enough how important and how liberating like it has made me feel. Like, there's people in my life that notice a difference, and they don't physically see me. They can't physically see me, because most of my family and friends, they're in California, and it's like people call me and it's like they feel my energy and like just my thinking pattern and like what I'm doing. They feel that energy. And, I can't thank God enough for guiding me and giving me discipline. I didn't even realize it, but he was working with discipline on me. That's one of my weaknesses. But also too, I hold myself accountable for, not being disciplined in certain things. A prime example is this, even though I missed the actual days of when I was supposed to be guiding this, I'm still on here. I'm still going to I'm doing these journal prompts and giving you guys the information and everything. And it's just, that's just what it is. Gosh, I really don't have any resentment in my heart. That doesn't, um well, let me think about it. Maybe I wouldn't say the word resentment. I don't like someone at my job. How can I guess I could answer the second portion of it. What steps can I take toward forgiveness or closure? Um, Me, because it's baby steps, because my thing is once you burn a bridge with me, like it is real hard for me to like be okay with you. Like forgiveness, it's like, okay, I could forgive you, but like I'll never mess with you again, type of thing. So I guess I could speak to the person instead of like ignore them and not say anything. So I guess I could like have manners, because I don't speak to the person at all anymore, because I don't like anyone that deliberately sets me up for failure or have ill will or malicious intent towards me. I just feel like that's not godly. Like, I don't move like that when it comes to people. I just move myself out of the equation. I don't purposely go out my way to hurt people. Like being a human and having the human experience, you're going to hurt people, along the way. You really need to decide, are you going to hurt people intentionally, or are you going to do it like not intentionally? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the way of life. It could be something so small that you trigger someone and you hurt their feelings, and that's not your intention at all. So it is what it is. Hi Imran, and hi Jesse. You said treat respectfully, everyone is the best policy. Yeah. But also too, sometimes if I really don't like you, me not speaking to you is the best thing. Otherwise I could be disrespectful. So I'm working on that. That is an area that is definitely weak, but I'm working on it. So I guess I could speak to the person. I could say hello. I don't have to really indulge in conversation. I could speak to the person. So I guess I could answer that part. Yeah, we're going to do 2 questions for that. Now for day 30, which is today. Yay. I'm so proud of you guys, for the people that did the cleanse. All right. I actually went further than 30 days on here. So I'm going to pull from day 30 and day 31. Let's see. Let me read some of these. Ooh, this kind of goes hand in hand in what I was talking about with that coworker that I don't care for. We're going to do this one for sure, because this is going to make me really work through some crap. Okay, so this question is, oh, where'd it go? Oh, what's an example of a time I didn't speak up for my needs in a relationship? Sorry, guys. What's an example of a time I didn't speak up for my needs in a relationship? How can I approach similar situations differently in the future? It was definitely with my coworker, because I really don't like drama in the workplace. It's like, child, I'm not trying to do that. Because it's like, ugh, I can't really avoid you unless I quit. You know what I'm saying? And like, ugh, I'm not doing that. I look so cute with my glasses. Thank you. How can I approach similar situations? By speaking up, dude. Which is crazy, because I'm an advocator, but I just didn't want to, by speaking up and being firm, because there's a difference. I mean, you could speak up and like be kind of like a wimp, but like, no, I want to speak up and be firm and enforce boundaries. I guess I could be more open. 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 I guess I could be more open So I definitely was closed off in that situation for sure. My boss was like, talk to the person, talk to the person. I was like, we had talks. I don't fuck with the person. Like, it is what it is. 60. Okay. Next question. Ooh, I think this is a good one. What qualities do I value most in relationships, and how can I seek or nurture those qualities? So the question is, what qualities do I value most in relationships, and how can I seek or nurture those qualities? I love you guys. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It says, how can I nurture those qualities? By reciprocating. I can't believe today is the last day of the cleanse for you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you guys that did it. That will be doing it. Go back on the videos, and you could start this cleanse, when you want to. Just, make sure it's 30 days, and try not to be like me and add some days because you messed up. But hey, I'm a human. I'm a human living the human experience. Yeah, I still have all this stuff in here to write. Can't wait to write in this. I could use it for something else now. Um, yeah, I'm super proud of you guys. Pat yourself on the back. I'm so excited for the piece of jewelry that I will be giving myself when I am done with my cleanse. But yeah, you could do the cleanse whenever you want. The videos are going to stay up here. They're going to do what they do. And, have faith. If you need any guidance or support or accountability person, hit me up on my Instagram. I don't think I'm going to reactivate my main page, which is the same name as my YouTube channel. I am on my nature/cat page, which is called Two Pines and H2O. That is that Instagram. And I'm going in a different direction, and I just want to surround myself around people and things that are going to be a part of that journey. So there's a lot of people on there, a lot of like blogs that I follow, a lot of messiness that I follow, but there are a lot of positive people too on there that I follow too. But I just think I'm emerging into a new era, and I'm not getting caught up on, like social media status and how many followers. That page literally, well, it's not a new page, it's a page I always have, but that page only has 41 followers. Like, I remember there was a time where like follower count was everything to me. I don't care about that. What's for me, God is going to bring that population, that those people, in my life. And yeah, on TikTok, I'm growing on TikTok. I am reporting on the Trump administration and really talking about political news, and I've found a passion for it. And I'm so passionate for it that I really am considering furthering, my career in law. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so far, like, it's just beautiful. I can't thank God enough. Like, I'm so grateful I decided to do this cleanse, like, for real. Like, if you really are honest and you commit to this cleanse, and I mean, it may have a negative impact on you. You're going to realize things about yourself that, like, you would have never thought that you do, good and bad. And it's all about, how am I going to turn the bad into good, and how am I going to turn the good into great. And I don't know, there's going to be some changes. Like, I don't even like to, like, I indulge in, like, negative, like, blog stuff, and my reality shows. But I think this channel is really going to take a radical change. And I already voiced before that this channel was going to change anyway. But it's just unexpected how it's naturally changing. So yeah, I have no desire to report on, if I'm going to report on negative things, it's going to be stuff that's important, like the Trump administration and all the craziness that they're doing right now. I'd rather report on that rather than somebody getting beat up or beat down or degrading themselves. So that's just how I honestly feel. And I hope everybody respects that decision. I still would be bringing, like, spiritual practices and doing things like this, but I just want to do things that are fulfilling now. I don't want to do things for shock value, to grow, like, an audience that is really built off of chaos and, like, disrespect. I just don't want to be a part of that. And to be honest, that's pointless, wasteless type of energy. And not to belittle channels that do that, but it's like, that eventually comes back on you. And I don't want to be talking about people. I don't want to be doing all of that. So, it's just, there's going to be changes. You're either going to ride out with me or you're not going to ride out with me. So it is what it is. I don't find any purpose on publicly doing things like that anymore. I feel like it's childish, and I feel like it's immature. I mean, look at Wendy Williams. It's like, look at her situation. She was like the queen of, like, trash talk, trash TV, and, like, look at her life now. That stuff comes back on you. So I mean, yeah, I don't want to, I don't have a purpose for that anymore. So yeah, so follow me on TikTok. Stay following me on here if you support me. You will see more political stuff. You will be seeing more things that's more meaningful for your life, that really impacts you. Also, me advocating, me bringing resources. I feel like it's my duty, when you have a platform, to be very mindful of what you put out on the internet. Yeah, and I just want to be more mindful. And I hope, anyone that I've ever offended, any group of people, any individual person or persons, or maybe someone, I truly apologize. Yeah, but that's not my path, baby. It's not my path to be in that low hanging fruit. I feel like reporting on gossip and all that, that's low hanging fruit. Like, let's talk about real problems. Let's talk about all these crazy executive orders. Let's talk about how we could learn more about our American government. Let's talk about how we could exercise our right to vote. Like, your vote matters, okay? If your vote didn't matter, there wouldn't be, in certain states and certain jurisdictions, how they were fighting tooth and nail to move voting boxes, and to make it so people are unregistered to vote in certain areas. So your vote does matter. And the more we realize that, and the more people there are to advocate and to educate people on how the United States government works, the easier and the more peaceful our government can be, and we can get back to some normalcy and respect in this country. Because right now, everybody is looking at us like a fool. There's other countries talking about us. There's other countries protesting about us because they don't want Trump in office. There's petitions, actually, that I just signed today, to start the process to impeach President Trump. There's just he's just making everything he comes with, it just is centered around bigotry, prejudiceness, hatred towards people. And then you want to lie and say you're based in all your policies. We're a merit-based nation now, and we're based Christian faith. What are you talking about? um I don't want to follow you. I don't want to follow any of the people that follow you, because your God is not the God that I read in the Bible. God loved everybody, and guess what? God liked the thugs. God was hanging out with the prostitute. Jesus was hanging out with the prostitutes, hanging out with the poor, hanging out with the insane. And the same thing that this man is doing in this administration, he's over here attacking marginalized groups left and right. And you're going to tell me you are operating out of that Jesus that I read about? That is not Jesus. You are following the devil. Everything that you guys are doing is demonic, if you ask me. And it is inhumane, and it's disgusting for anyone that follows that path and believe in that. And all this delusion, he got your vote talking about, oh, he's going to lower the price of eggs and inflation. Well, guess what, baby? Eggs is still high. Bacon is still high. Gas is still high. Cost of living is still high. He ain't did a damn thing about any of that shit. He tricked y'all, and y'all fell for it, the people that voted for him. We could have had an outstanding first Black/Indian American president, and y'all screwed that damn opportunity up. But we also need to hold up the Democratic Party up by their bootstrap as well. You guys should have demanded a damn recount, okay? Because if Trump would have lost, he would have demanded that too. And how the Republicans follow behind that man, the Democrats need to learn from them, and they need to punch back and stop being little weenies. And I stand on that. We going through all this bullshit because people they don't want to upset people. They don't want to lose a little bit of money. Shit, all money is not good money. Look at our fucking economy. Look at what he's doing. I'm totally disgusted. So yes, I will be educating people on how important your life is, how important your vote is, how important knowing your government is. Yes, I will be reporting on here because I've been doing it on TikTok and I'm growing on there. I'm already at 10.2 thousand followers on TikTok. Let's get that same amount of energy here on YouTube. So yeah, I will be doing things more meaningful on this channel. I don't want to do low-hanging shit anymore. I like it. I like watching that kind of stuff. But to me, honestly, those people and the people that degrade themselves and they put themselves in hey, everybody got to grow. Some people have to stay in the gutter. Some people want to elevate. Hey, I'm a person that wants to elevate. I don't want to stay in the gutter with y'all. Because guess what? The gutter is going to always be there, but elevation is not. When God tells you your opportunity, you better get on that goddamn train and keep pushing. Don't get off that train until God tells you to. And that's what I'm doing. All aboard? Yes, I am. I got my bag. That's what I'm doing. You said voting is your right? Yes, voting is our rights. It's everyone's rights. I'm the GOAT. Thank you. I strive to be. I want to be nothing but great, period. I want to be nothing but great. I deserve millions of blessings from all over the world. Thank you so much. I appreciate that for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. But I actually need to report because Trump signed in more executive orders. So I need to report on TikTok on that. Those videos, I will be starting to post on here on my YouTube channel so you guys can get the same content that YouTube is getting to, because we still don't know the status of TikTok either. So YouTube is here to stay. We know that for a fact. But I'm going to start moving those videos on here too, so you guys get the same energy that TikTok is getting too, because they're loving it over there. They're loving how informed I am. Yeah, and I just love it. So, and it's not like I can't say, because I never tell you guys exactly what I do, what my job does, what I do for work. But what I can say is I know a lot about law. That's what I can say. I know a lot about law. And yeah, so it is what it is. But I'll see you guys soon. I love you guys so much. And I will post those videos. You guys probably will be flooded with videos, but I'll try to be a little bit. Sorry, that's my director. What is she talking about? Anyways, I'll try to be a little bit cautious of that because I know I do flood them on TikTok. So I know y'all don't like that over here when I flood videos and stuff. So it is what it is. I just gotta balance out my audiences, I guess. But I hope you guys have a good evening. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being proud of me. I really appreciate that. That means so much. I love all the people that I'm helping, all the people that I'm advocating for. I love being informed. I'm learning a lot about the United States government as well because if we're being honest, I went to school in impoverished areas, but I also went to private school. I also went I went to school in a wealthy area as well. And obviously I went to college. I have 2 degrees. But um I personally could say like my school system failed me. I didn't really know so much about the government and how it works. I'm learning so much educating people on TikTok about the United States government that I didn't even like know. I knew the basics of it, but I didn't know how complex it is. So I'm learning so much stuff. I'm learning about special elections. I'm learning about legislative things. I'm learning about the different branches of the government, what the functions are, what the qualifications are, what are different laws. I'm actually fully, I looked at the Bill of Rights. You have to do that. I don't remember what grade I was in. I think like 4th or 5th grade. But I don't remember all them things. So like I'm looking into that. I'm looking into our Constitution. Like I'm learning so much stuff just doing this. So, and I'm like naturally passionate about this stuff. I think shit, if I fucking feel like I don't know anything and I went to fucking college, I went all the way up to college and I feel like like they failed me. Like, why is it that? But that's one of the things too, when you are a college graduate and you really are passionate and you believe in education. I love education. I love training people. So like I'm resourceful. I'm always gonna find the information. I'm always gonna go above and beyond. So it really does determine too, like how the type of person you are as well. So, but yeah, I am enjoying all of that. But yeah, I gotta go look on the website and see what this man did because he didn't signed. I got a notification from some of the sources that I follow, credible sources, that he signed some more executive orders. That man need to chill out. I don't know if this man gonna make his 4 terms. I mean his 4 terms. Jesus Christ! Woo! Let's not put that out there, Lord. No, please take that back, Lord. What I meant is I don't think that man gonna make his 4 years. Okay, y'all take that for what it is. I mean, it's not a, you know what? I'm saying like this man might get impeached. I don't know. He's just doing way too much. Especially if we could flip the how do we do this? We need to flip the House and we need to flip the Senate too. At least make it so it's equal. But one of those bodies need to be flipped completely. It needs to go Democratic. So either the Senate or the House of Representatives, one of them babies. Okay? Because any bills have to go through the House of Representatives before it gets passed. Could get passed along to the Senate. And then once the Senate is done, they got to vote on that. And if they agree to it, then it gets sent to the president. And then the president either signs it into law or rejects it. So, or requests to do revisions or whatever. But they can veto him. They can go around him. So, we'll see. He can also veto it too. So, hey, it is what it is. But we need to flip them damn seats. We need to flip them for real. And there are some important races coming up, which I will be doing videos on TikTok. Actually, this month. This month actually starts what? Saturday? Sunday. What's the first? The first is... No, it's Saturday. The first is Saturday. So yeah, in February, there are some important races up. There's some Senate seats open for some states. There are some House of Representatives open for some states as well. I believe February 11th. There are over 10. I can't think of everyone. I know Minnesota is one of them. Iowa was one of them. I think there's some stuff in Florida. Is it Michigan? Wisconsin. Oklahoma. These are just some states that I could think off the top of my head, but Yeah, I've been in that thing. See how I could say some information? I know what I'm talking about. Anyways, but peace. I'm getting off of here. I need to listen to this damn lunatic and report. I will see you guys soon. I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate everybody that is going to support this new direction I'm going in. Bye.